Deputy PM Ho Nam-hong urges India on free trade agreement. Deputy Prime Minister Ho Nam-hong on Wednesday met Indian Ambassador to Cambodia Divyani Khobragade at the Council of Ministers in Phnom Penh. Infant infected with bird flu sparks alert. The CDC Department of Infectious Diseases, CDC, has announced that A/H9, influenza A/H9, bird flu has been transmitted to a 1-year-old baby with symptoms of fever, cough and shortness of breath, and has been treated at the Angkor Children's Hospital in Siem Reap City. New roads in Siem Reap to be inaugurated in April. After completion of construction in December 2021, 38 roads in Siem Reap will be inaugurated by Prime Minister Hun Sen on April 4. Health Ministry says it is ready to fight any dengue outbreak. The National Dengue Control Programme at the Ministry of Health has said it has readied 6,000 litres of mosquito repellent in an effort to fight the spread of dengue in the country. Second woman demands removal from NGO video due to political content. Following the earlier demand for removal from NGO Transparency International's video entitled Influential Women in Cambodia, 2021 by Cambodian Pit Ang Haroin Ki Leng, a second woman has also requested she be removed from the video. Stung Treng officials seize illegally occupied forest land. Authorities in Stung Treng province on Friday confiscated thousands of hectares of land encroached upon by villagers in Season district. Man sent to prison for killing wife. A 47-year-old man was detained and charged on Friday by Siem Reap Provincial Court for killing his wife. In pictures, sakura blossoms show their beauty on Phnom Penh's riverside. White and pink sakura blossoms bloom along the river near Wat Aunalam in Phnom Penh. Foreign tourism stagnates, but domestic tourism gains momentum. The president of the Cambodian Tourism Association has said that the numbers of foreign tourists has neither risen nor fallen, but domestic tourists has started to gain momentum again in the past 2 weeks, after cases of Omicron infection have decreased. FM expresses support for growing stable Central Asia. State Councillor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi said on Monday that a growing, prosperous, stable and dynamic Central Asia is in the common interest of China and other countries in the region. Visiting Thai Navy chief holds talks in Cambodia. Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces RCAF General Vong Pison on Friday met with the visiting Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Thai Navy Admiral Somprasong Nilsamai, who is on a 2-day visit. Military officer killed in traffic accident. A military officer from Palin was killed after a head-on collision between his motorcycle and a car. Ex-police officer jailed after fatal shooting prank. Kampong Spu Provincial Court on Friday charged and placed a former military police officer in prison in connection with a shooting prank during a party, which left 1 person dead. 8 Vietnamese held for illegal fishing. Police in Purset province on Friday arrested 8 Vietnamese fishermen and sent them to the provincial court to find out if they were involved in illegal fishing in the protected parts of Tonle Sap Lake. WB to spend over $100 million on healthcare in Cambodia. The World Bank has approved a new grant of $113 million to improve access to quality healthcare in Cambodia, especially for the most vulnerable populations, and to improve response time to medical emergencies. Suspects held over attack on journalist in Phnom Penh. Police in Chamkamon district on Thursday sent 5 suspects to the Phnom Penh Municipal Prosecutor's Office for questioning in connection with the attack on a journalist in Chamkamon district, Phnom Penh. Banteay Meanchey, Sa Keo provincial authorities discuss temporary opening of Stungbot International Border Crossing. Provincial authorities of Banteay Meanchey and Sa Keo, Thailand, met to strengthen information cooperation and review the feasibility of the temporary opening of the Stungbot International Border Crossing. Outrage over fake news about vaccines leukemia link. The Ministry of Health yesterday flatly rejected false and inaccurate information, which could be viewed as an attempt to sabotage the vaccination campaign, that Sinovac and Sinopharm vaccines can cause leukemia. World Bank provides funding for improvement of healthcare for Cambodia's most vulnerable. The World Bank approved a new grant of $113 million to improve access and healthcare in Cambodia, especially for the vulnerable in Cambodia, and to support effective responses to potential health crises. Cambodia Omicron community cases past 12,000 mark. Cambodia today recorded the 35th consecutive day of the new triple-digit Omicron surge, as daily case numbers remain high. His Excellency Prak Sokhonn delivered key message on the celebration of Assam Day. His Excellency Prak Sokhonn, Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, delivered key message on the celebration of Assam Day. Video. Molnupiravir is for treating COVID-19 patients, not a preventive drug. Molnupiravir is a drug used to treat COVID-19 patients. It is not a drug used to prevent getting infected with COVID-19. Molnupiravir is for treating COVID-19 patients, not a preventive drug. Molnupiravir is a drug used to treat COVID-19 patients. It is not a drug used to prevent getting infected with COVID-19. Cambodia, Pakistan to foster bilateral cooperation. Cambodia and Pakistan have been committed to foster their bilateral relations and cooperation, as their diplomatic ties turn 70 years in 2022. Cambodia-China Friendship Hospital set to open this month. The Cambodia-China Friendship Hospital, built with aid from the government of China, will be inaugurated at the end of March. Top Cambodian athlete requests removal of interview from NGO video due to political content. Top athlete says she was not aware that Transparency International video also contained interview with former CNRP member Mu Sochua, who is currently under charge on charges of conspiracy and incitement.